Alrighty, everyone, welcome back to the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. I know I said it was going to be like a one-time thing, but I decided I wanted to play more. So, let's go ahead and get started. So, last time we were at the library. We haven't talked to anybody. We haven't really looked around anywhere. So let's go ahead and find some clues. A towel hangs precariously from the tree branch. The large text below rings hang in there.
Wow, I really needed to see this. This little chow hanging in there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too.
There's no way there was that much thought into this poster, right?
Wow, brochures! There are travel destination ideas here, like museum parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Lonely stars, look at this. There's a couple maps here.
This seems to be a map of the library card. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here.
I love a good overhead map. Let's take it.
Library map was added to your inventory. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Looks like there's stalactites.
Nah, leave it.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves.
A globe of our marvelous planet.
I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries.
They're all fun. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either.
Ah, sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you ever been there.
I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle.
Say what, Professor Pickle?
He'll tell you everything about the area. And he makes one scrumptious sandwich.
I'll keep that in mind, thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? Trash can, let's go. Something's always in the trash, let's check.
I hate to say it, but there's nothing there.
Ah, I really thought there might be something here.
Lonely Stars, are you sad
there was nothing in the trash bin? A little bit. No, I'm all right.
I'm sure there's been something hidden in the next trash bin we find.
You really think so?
We just gotta stay optimistic.
Yeah. Okay. These trash bins hide a secret. I'm sure of it.
Lonely Stars, you're pretty unconventional about. I like it.
Was that supposed to be a compliment? I have no idea.
So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up.
So I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. But Rouge pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something.
What reckless behavior. I feel bad. I feel sorry for these poor books. These spines are creasing. They're opening too far.
This kid feels empathy for everything. That's because he's Tails.
Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest.
All right, let's move on then.
Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt.
He's scavenging through the books, all the book titles excitedly. It's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library.
That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order, but this one.
The Mirage Express Manual.
It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on.
Do you think someone found it in the ground and put it back?
Maybe, but it's interesting. Let's make a note of this.
The Mirage Express Manual is added to your inventory.
Oh, poor thing. That arm is really struggling to clean up this car.
To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing.
Yeah, probably for the best.
Alrighty, is there anything else to note here besides leaving? Oh, Chaos Cola. Check out for our book club. Book of the month, Gone Gal. Huh. Alright, let's talk to SBO. Fancy a poem? No. How about a poem about trains? Can I get a poem about space? I don't think he's gonna do that, but let's ask. I've made up. Hold on. Let me. Serious. I made it up to space with my beloved antique vase. What? But a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace. So my antique I must now replace.
Yeah, what? What caused you to drop the vase?
Don't read too deeply. It's just a poem. He hasn't thought it through, has he? What'll it be? Let's see what he says about trains. Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion. What in the thanks. I actually really like that one. Say what? What? Very well. Let's talk to Vector. Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train.
You actually tried to bring a knife on the train?
I'm a man of authenticity. Tails, without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer. What if I hid the knife?
You know, I'm the biggest fan of this line of thought.
Oh, okay, that just repeats that. Nothing like cold cuts for a cold case. Let me know if you need any good butchering. Is there anything an exhaustive manual of the Mirage Express, many features or capabilities, doesn't seem to mention how to drive the train, which would have been neat. I don't think there's anything else. We can try to see if we can leave. I think if I start interrogation now, yeah, Tails will say no.
I don't think we have enough evidence yet. Why don't we look around a bit more first?
Oops, I did not mean to talk to you, but I do apologize. Oh, there's a table here. Hold on. I didn't see that. Let's just take a pause and sit for a second.
These chairs are very comfy, so plush. Puts me in the right mood to read.
Makes me want to take a nap personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes for a bit.
Oh, sirs, no! Don't fall asleep! There's been a murder, remember?
If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time. Ooh. What's this bright red book?
Oh, yuck. This reeks of the evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book.
What kind of recipes?
Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here.
Maybe people just appreciate an omelet.
You might not be wrong.
Dr. Eggman wrote a book. There doesn't seem to be anything else I can click. We might have to bail for now.
Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on his way out.
There's got to be a reason he's doing this. Should we make note of it?
Yeah, I do believe we should. Shadow's lock is added to your inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and SBO and find out what really happened.
Excuse me. I do apologize. Fancy a poem? No, we're gonna start our investigation. So, the two of you don't believe us, huh?
It's not that I don't trust you, either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the fidelity of your alibis. Lily Stice and I are here to confirm two things: why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espiel really was reading in the library car.
Victor, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if needed. Oh, that's easy. I got bored. Oh, yeah. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social.
Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remembered the arcade machine in the saloon, so I figured I'd go check it out.
This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles.
Then that brings our attention to you, Espiel. Rouge entered the library card, found something, then left. You said you only started reading, but you were actually reading the entire time you were in the library.
But were you?
Of course he was.
Once Espiel starts reading, he doesn't stop until it's done. I've seen it happen.
It must be a good read. What was the book?
Espiel doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live.
What if it was embarrassing?
What kind of thing do you think I'd read?
If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what the book might be. Lily Stars, can you help me out?
All right, what book do you think Espiel might have been reading? The only book we have is this one.
A manual? You think Espiel was reading instructions? What argument would you possibly have to support this?
Think! Where I gotta go side to side. Yumpus! Yumpus! What is that?
Ow.
That threw me off.
You're both grasping. I knew it. You got this, Million Stars. Try again.
Yes. Let's try again. That threw me off, whatever that was. Oh dear. Got it. Got enough. Let's go. Idea.
There are books scattered all around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked up the manual and put it back in the incorrect place. Ugh. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SBO.
Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like that. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle this myself. Apologies, SBO. A butcher and a poet friendship can be formed anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool.
In that case, we'd like to ask a few questions about the manual. Holy stars, if you don't mind. Could you ask Espiel some questions about the manual? Just flip to the page and ask away.
Oh, I see. Quiz. SBO about the manual to prove you read it. Which page should I open them on? Let's go straight to 97. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms, during the event that they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterward. I remember the doctor saying that the train could clean itself, though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. Robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosive beings brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety.
Seems like SBO aced the question. Moonlight Stars, hit him with another one.
Oh, okay. Which page do I choose? We'll go to 231. What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you are over the age of 65. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65.
Last one, Willie Stars. Let's see if SBO can go 3 for 3.
Gotcha. Which tree should I pick for the last one? Let's see. Let's go further. Notice implemented to support the conductor's duties and cease general train obligations. An intelligent data processing system. It works in a tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel for guests. Remember this, the train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without a conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test? Yeah, totally. It's wild you were able to retain all this information so quickly. A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that.
You very clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses.
And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be sporting folks who can read? You have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's caution attitudes. Vector was the only one seeing me read, after all. My alibi was hard to substantiate. There we go. Despite being the truth.
Oh.
Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can...
Espio, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading?
Yes, that's correct. Problem?
Frankly, I don't believe that to be true, and we have the evidence to back it up. Moonlight Stars?
He always puts me on the spot. Okay, Moonlight Stars, think. What piece of evidence linked to someone who else saw Espio, but what? Well, for one, Rouge, and the other should be Shadow. They should have both seen him. Shadow's lock? Shadow's lock? Please, pray tell, what does this have to do with anything?
We're up, Moonlight Stars. Let's get our argument together.
Yeah! Let's go! I mean, Shadow came in here, right? So he should have seen you reading and then told you about the... coño. I told you about making sure to keep everything locked. I moved too early. Ooh, I still got 50. Let's go.
Shadow walked to the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score for the arcade machine.
Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't that high of a score long. Crocs are natural gamers.
Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he mentions nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back to the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's definitely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on... Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip.
I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow.
You're telling me that the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up?
Well, you see, I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending that argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy.
So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all?
But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car.
It's a mystery, my dear Moonlight Stars. One that I would love for Espio to solve.
You gotta believe me. That's cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with my book, I didn't notice Shadow pass by through the library car, honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap on me on the shoulder to get my attention.
Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't the one for Shadow, if you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car?
I wasn't. I didn't. Why doesn't that seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply sitting reading, or did something vanish? Or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? Oh, what makes What makes Tails so sure that SPO left the library car? I know there's a map of the library cart. I kind of want to join Tails, but I don't know if he's right or not. Let's just join Tails all the way, even if he is wrong. I want to be by his side. Because Tails is adorable. I'll join Tails. No, I can't interrupt Tails when he's onto something. I'll let him continue this line of questioning in. Holy stars, my favorite and beloved employee, please. Protect the passengers on board this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow for such an old feeble soul to get sued. I don't remember if that's the voice I used for him. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails! We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and SPO couldn't have seen one another? Alright, now let's get my thoughts in order. The map. Oh, shit! Oops! Oopsies! Nope, I felt so close. Let me give it another go. I busted my ass. Okay, so it says, nah, you are not allowed to join Tails in torturing SPO. SPO is right. You need to... Yampus. SPO's telling the truthies. I keep hurting myself like a dum-dum. I didn't get enough. Crackers. Let's try that again. Come on. Me. It's just a little bit of platforming. I can do that, right? Okay, I should have enough. Okay, I still have enough. Good. Yeah. The library map? Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from one another. A straight path. If Shadow walks down this straight path, there's no way. There's a way SPO and Shadow couldn't have seen each other. Looks like you have a point. It looks like you'll have to point out exactly on the map what you mean. Where could SPO have been for Shadow not to see him? Oh. This looks like it's a divider, so it would have to be here. Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I second this. When I returned from the saloon car, SPO was in that same spot. That confirms it, then. You see, Shadow and SPO couldn't have seen another from this spot because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen SPO or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense. Why you never mentioned Shadow's return, SPO? There's just no way you could have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions. We did it. Another pair of alibis validated. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These stairs are so comfy. I don't know if he's country. I'm just making up shit while I'm reading this. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge and especially Shadow. Oh? It seems the next door to the car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and SPO. Give him a heck.
And if you need any meat chopped up, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both.
Hold on, I can't laugh while he's trying so hard. A murderer is on the loose while doors keep getting locked. Tick tock goes the clock. While our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this.
Come on, movie stars. Let's see what's next.
Coming! Let's go.
You sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer?
I'm sorry, Tails, but the mystery calls.
Okay, the investigation continues.
I'm so sorry, Tails. I know you probably want to stay here longer. We're at the casino car. Rouge and my lady should be here. I don't remember her name. All this stuff's getting heady. I'll dump what I don't need.
Rouge, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We visited every train car so far, and everyone said that you've seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why.
My, talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, darling? And I see you've brought the microwave master with you. Please don't let that be my only legacy. Tails is right. The folks have brought you up a lot. Care to explain? Tell him, Rouge. We're gonna need the help.
Blaze?
All right. I've been hunting for a treasure rumored to be stored here on the train. Treasure? You certainly didn't tell me about treasure in the interview. Since I'm part of a business tycoon, part purveyor. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Purveyor? Maybe that's it. Of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. Tell him what it is, Rouge. All right, well, it's a Faberge chaos egg? Chow egg. It's a chow egg. Faberge chaos egg.
Wow, that does sound extravagant. But please don't tell me you accepted Amy's birthday invitation only to find that egg.
A woman could have multiple goals. If I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. She wrote me in on the hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched the train cars for clues. I deduced the Faberge chaos egg is here, in this train cart, locked in its safe. Wait, so the treasure is real? It's actually here?
And what did you manage to find, Rouge?
Oh, well, why don't you both take a look? I found this train blueprints of the library card with the safe code written right on it. The score for a lifetime.
The train's blueprints. Please, Rouge, let us have that. Let's see that.
Finders keepers, sweetheart. There's a problem. We need your assistance.
What kind of problem?
The elevator behind the security guard leads us right to the room holding the Faberge chaos egg. But we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator, and our chance of success grows with everyone's help. So you want us to help you steal the Faberge chaos egg?
Please, you don't have a problem with this?
I see no issues here. Sounds like a fine business venture. Her lure card must be influencing her decisions here. Either that or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess.
Well, Stars, do you have an opinion on this?
Unfortunately, I want to say stealing is for squares, for Tails' sake, but as a customer service person, my boss didn't say stealing was a crime inside the cart.
It's a tough decision.
I'm gonna be playing and say stealings for squares. I'm a plain Jane.
I think the only square here is you, Microwave Master.
I must admit, that wasn't the coolest thing I've heard someone say.
Yep.
No, my cool mystery reputation is crumbling. I don't have one. All right, I'm in. I'll help.
Well, I suppose if both Blaze and Rolling Stars are in... Okay, let's get the Fabergé Chaos Egg.
That's the kick it. Happy to have you both on the team. Now we must plan. Oh boy, what have we gotten ourselves into? The only way to progress the story. Accessing the Fabergé Chaos Egg room is behind the locked elevator door. The security guard has the access card. Do we? Distract the guard, bribe the guard, distract the guard. Distract him, perfect. We're all charming enough for that to work. That was actually a really nice thing to say.
Lily Stars, is everything okay? I've never seen you smile like that.
Seems like they don't know how to take a compliment. If I'm gonna be in the casino, my poker face needs work.
Okay, who's distracting the security guard?
I've saved Rouge.
Of course I'll distract them. Who can resist my feminine charms? I'm not sure how effective your charms will be on a Chow.
Plus, your flight might prove useful. I'm not sure you'll be in the distraction. I'm not sure you being the distraction makes sense. Okay, well, fair enough. Let's think it over then. Who's subjecting to the security guard? If not Tails, sure, I could be the distraction. I don't like the way he said that. Veto. I'm with Blaze. His delivery was shaky. No, I could do it. Sorry, buddy, but I think you'll be better off elsewhere. In that case, then who should we choose? Damn, my choices were bad. That only leaves Blaze. I think you could distract the guard, Blaze. In my life, I've never let a single person down. I won't falter. Great. Her voice was so stoic. It gave me half chills. I did not say that stoic. Well, I trust her. Moving on.
What's the distraction?
Pretend the claw machine is stuck. Push a bunch of poker chips on the floor. Ask the Chow about their partner and kids. Do they have a partner? Excellent. People love talking about themselves. This will easily distract the guard.
Perfect. I think we can move on then.
With the guard distracted, Rouge, how will you get the access card? Grab them and fly up to the rafters. Ask for the card. Hit their pocket. I'll snatch the access card and key, no problem. The Chow in uniform won't notice a thing.
Excellent. We can count on you, Rouge. Try not to take anything else from them if you can help it.
No promises. With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of there.
Lonely Stars, what's your plan?
Say there's a drink without a coaster. Push the security dog over. Pretend you're Blaze's spouse. I'm not gonna pretend to be Blaze's spouse. No. I don't want to click this one.
Absolutely vile. I can think of nothing worse.
Despicable. I would never allow such a thing in my kingdom. The guard will go running immediately. I'm sure of it. Great. And with the guard distracted, we'll all need to head to the elevator. And just like that, we all make it in the elevator. Inside, we celebrate. Pop some episode. Celebrate your dance.
Now that's a proper victory.
No. One last security measure we didn't account for. What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling? High five each of them. Have Tails disable them. Have Tails.
I should be able to disengage them. I'll just need some time. Well, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no, Tails is taking a while and the arms are tightening their grasp.
Cry. Imagine you're not in pain. Pretend there's something. The pretend that there's nothing wrong is hilarious. Cry and hope they sympathize. Okay, I want to see what. I also want to see it.
Tails managed to do it. Darlings, I'm happy to say this plan is perfect. If everyone is ready, it's time to execute.
I'm ready. Let's begin.
Alright, let's see what's up that elevator.
Imagine they came up with this plan and there's no need to do all that. Oh, no, it did work.
I knew it. The plan would go off without a hitch.
We couldn't have made it if it this far without both of you. You both.
You may have my gratitude.
I can't talk today, goodness.
Oof. Our planning beforehand was very thorough, I must admit, and it was executed to perfection. Enough chatter. Now we claim our real prize. I have the safe code right here on these blueprints. Let's claim our Fabergé Chaos Egg. Chow Egg, I mean.
Imagine if it's just fake and it's for pops. What's this?
What could possibly be stored in all these?
This is the casino car. Suppose it's all expensive gems and gold, maybe rings too.
Rings! You can find those lying in the grass.
That's of no interest to us. Let's focus on the real prize, shall we?
Right, we gotta find the safe for the Fabergé Chow Egg inside.
Which is this? I just wanted to see what's that.
No question, this has to be the safe with our treasure.
Enter in the code on the blueprints and find out, Rouge.
Oh, on it, sweetheart. Let's see, 230401. Oh, wow. It's here. I have it. All right, before anyone sees us, let's get out of here. Hold on, kiddo. We can't be so hasty. You truly think that's all there is to this egg? No further secrets whatsoever? Rouge, spit it out. What are you hiding? Only 3 of these eggs were ever made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret because anyone who opened one of these has never lived to tell the tale. You can open the egg? You sure can. And all of you will bear witness to its secret. Rouge, I don't know if you should. All you need to do is twist it.
Tick, 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 tick.
Oh. Rouge, has no one lived to tell the tale? The egg secret? Because each egg is a bomb?
You think you're onto something, kid? I'm sure. It sure sounds like a bomb. We need to dispose of that egg now. Dispose of it? After all our hard work? Rouge! Fine. But what do we do? Where do we put this thing? That's an excellent question. What do we do with the bomb? Eat the egg. Take it for the smash. Open. If Caesar half blaze, set the egg on fire. Stomp the egg. Chaos egg. Let's finish ticking. See what happens. Toss the egg in the elevator. Open it up to see if there's wires cut. Throw and lock it in the safe.
Quick, put the egg back, Rouge. Okay, fine. It's going back in. Tails, the safe won't lock. The door's staying open? What? Close the door and twist the dial. I obviously am. There must be some weird way to relock the door. There's no button or dials. How are you supposed to?
We don't have time for this mess. I think of something else. I flipped the egg upside down. Tell the egg to stop.
What do you mean by this?
You know, red wire, blue wire. You gotta cut one like in the movies.
This isn't a movie.
I want to see what happened. This is real life. He's got a point. There's tossing the elevator, which is another good one. And then there's let the fit is ticking and see what happens.
All right, down it goes. We're clearly not going to blow up the elevator. Let's rethink this.
Oh, I want to blow up the elevator. Chaos control the egg away. That's the flip the egg upside down. Take one for the team. Smash the egg against the wall. Let Tails kill it. Kiss it. I honestly don't know.
Oh, stars, we're not.
What's flipping it going to do? I don't know. Try it. Nothing. Nothing. Happy? Yep. Yes, I am happy. Oh, that's funny.
Are you insane? Do you want us to just blow up?
We need to dispose of the bomb, Lonely Stars. That's our goal.
Listen, I get that, but
What if the egg isn't a bomb?
wait, that's right. Lonely Stars, I think you're onto something.
What? What's right? Spit it out, kiddo. We don't have any time.
Sorry, it's just Espio did say something interesting when we quizzed him about the train's manual.
Okay, what efficiency and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. The robotic arms can detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, especially ensuring passenger safety.
These robotic arms that attacked us in the elevator seem to have a lot of functions here on the train. If a bomb was brought onto the train disguised as a fabricated chaos egg, the arms would have detected it and it wouldn't have allowed it on.
The only other person who knows the coming and going of the train is the conductor, and he surely wouldn't allow such a thing either. So if we're out of options, I think we should wait and see what happens. Okay, we wait.
Okay.
It's quite the long TikTok.
The egg? It opened.
It's hollow, not a bomb at all. You both really were on to something.
Yeah.
My mind. Well, that's one way to get the heart racing. I'm completely relieved. My hunch was right, thankfully.
And let's look what's inside. Wow, look at that sparkle. And it's so heavy, too.
The final secret to the fabricated chaos egg is a chow covered in gems. It's perfect. It's exquisite. It's revolutionary. Is she drooling over a sparkling ornament? Though I must admit, it is stunning. You said no one lived to tell the Fabergé chaos egg's secret. I wonder why, if the egg wasn't a bomb. Because they weren't as tough as us? I don't know. Who cares? What a precious treasure. What a beauty to behold. Maybe they naturally died of old age and just kept the secret with them.
As much as fun as this has been, we should get out of here before we're spotted.
Good call. Let's go. You know, it seems to suspect anything, and the security guard is back at their post. I hope they subdue the drink coaster fiend, okay? Thank you both for your assistance. So the hunt was exactly the thrill I was seeking.
Stealing was strangely fun, but I prefer to never do it again. Now, Rouge. Rouge!
He's completely absorbed in the bedazzled chow.
What is it, darling? About those blueprints, now that you're done with them, maybe we could take a look? Well, I appreciate your assistance. It's, as I said, finders keepers.
I need them a little longer in case I miss any other treasures,
but I promise to let you take a peek later.
I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart. You can't just add sweetheart to the end of a sentence to make things sound better. but I don't think there's any reasoning with her. She's more powerful than me. Well, we'll get our out of your way for now then. We have a murder mystery to tend to. Before you go, Shadow gave me and Rouge one of these. He passed through earlier. Let me unlock the door so you can continue forward. You know, we've had a lot of people mention you, Rouge, but we also have just as much suspicion about Shadow. He's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you both. The door is unlocked. Both of you stay safe. Vex again.
Will do. Come on, Moon Stars, let's head out.
Gotcha. The mystery continues.
The capabilities of these robotic arms are quite spectacular. I'm impressed every time we see them. I can't help but wonder how they're controlled.
I don't know. The conductor was ordering it around a bit earlier. At the very least, things operate much smoother with them here. I wouldn't worry about that.
Yeah, that's very true. They're very versatile. Dr. Eggman built a lot of casinos to run around in, but I've never actually sat down to play any for fun. I don't know how to play that.
Holy stars, we simply don't have time for this. Aw, but I want to play. We must avenge Sonic. Probably a good point. Trash can. Tails, we must search the trash bin.
It's empty.
Oh, did I hear it? Oh, did I? I've always believed in a thorough investigation, even peeking in the trash. See, it's about to persist. Tails. My dad told me, what? My dad told me, why are you talking so much? It's probably nothing. Told me that when he met my mother, he would drive to her work 2 hours away every Tuesday with a flower from his garden. She quickly agreed to a date, and when she arrived at the restaurant, she found 24 roses waiting for her. Within a year, the two were married. It's about caring, dedication, and persistence.
That's very sweet, but all that's in the bin is a lollipop stick.
Lollipop stick.
Yeah, like the leftover stick from a lollipop. That's all that's in there. Molly Stars, is everything okay? Do you need me to bring you a flower?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Just leave me be. I'm fine. Should I give the slot machine a try? Play. Alright, let's see. Big money, big money. Well, I lost. Did I try again? Nah.
I respect your restraint.
Thanks.
That's Dr. Eggman's logo. I suppose he does deal a lot with the casinos. He's an evil scientist that's always caused trouble for us at Sonic.
Every poker chip I've personally seen has an Eggman's mug on it, so I'm not too surprised to see this here.
That's fair. I suppose I shouldn't be so surprised then.
Jackpot! Oh, nice! Cheating. No cheating. Visit Twinkle Park. Doesn't seem to be much else. Pulling off that heist was much more enjoyable than the rest of these casino games. Can I interest you in anything on the menu? I'm content for now, thank you. The whole maybe the egg is a bomb thing destroyed my appetite. Yeah, I was nervous myself.
Well, we could tell you sweat out of your uniform pretty often.
You're a very animated person. Wow. Damn. Thanks again for your help earlier. Now, what can I do for you, darlings? Are you hungry? What a paltry menu. Not a lot of options, sweetie. I think I'll have to pass. Not a problem, just let me know if you need something later. Sure, if I need a bag of chips, I'll holler. What's your alibi?
Do you think you could go over your alibi again for us, Rouge? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do?
Well, once Amy paired Blaze and I up, I immediately roped her in on my Fabergé chaos egg. Chow egg hunt. I keep saying chaos. We split up at the casino car, and I went and searched for blueprints. I walked back to the library and saloon cars till I found it in the library car.
Did you see Sonic at all during your search?
Sonic? No, I don't believe so. I remember him in the dining car and the beginning. Do you have any idea? Do you have anything to support that claim? Listen, plenty of people saw me poking around, and I have the blueprints on me. I hardly had time to chase Sonic down, murder him, and find the blueprints myself.
We appreciate you answering our questions, Rouge. You can take care now.
Likewise, darling. Did I ask for her?
Do you think you could go over your alibi again for us, please? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do?
Sure. When we left the dining car, Rouge pulled me aside to talk about the Fabergé chow egg. We walked and talked to the casino car, where we then went our separate ways. I scoped around and discovered the egg was here. After that, I played the slot machines. The train did a sudden jolt, which was odd, but I didn't leave the car. I gave Amy her present when she stopped by. Shadow passed through as well, but it was brief. He gave me a exit key, and left.
Interesting.
Do you have any sort of proof you were here playing the slots? I do, actually. I kept winning, so I saved the cash out voucher. You can take a look. Let's see here. 14,000 credits?
That's an enormous payout. How did you?
I'm just naturally lucky, I suppose. That smirk. She's so self-aware.
Well, thank you for your time, Blaze.
Anytime, Tails. Do tell Cream I said hi, won't you?
Of course I can do.
Ready to get going? There's not much else to do. Let's go find Shadows.
Let's do it.
The lounge car. Now is as good as a time as any to clean out my pockets. I know you won't talk, but I know exactly why you've been locking those doors. It's hard to get a word in as you talk over me. I have my reasons.
No reason is convincing enough. It's inconceivable what you did. Hey, what's going on?
I see you made it here, Tails. But I didn't expect the Iron Chef as well. Ah, Iron Chef, damn. We'll see what you say when your microwave chili dogs is delicious.
I'd also like to know why you've been locking doors throughout the train, Shadow.
Well, it seems that Amy already knows, so ask her. I'm not saying a thing. You lot will have to tell me why. Now, if you could leave me be, I have an appointment coming up. An appointment? Who wants to meet with him?
Well, Moon Stars, it seems like Shadow isn't gonna talk. Let's do some investigating.
All right, ready to find out some answers, Tails?
Indubitably, my dear Moon Stars.
He's so bad! But that's gonna have to wait until the next episode. Oh, you guys probably can't see Shadow's face. Hold on. Look at that. He's so mad. But that's gonna have to wait till the next episode. I hope you guys are enjoying this just as much as I am. We could be reaching the end since this seems to be like a short game. It's only about 3 hours long or so. People have played it for longer, probably to see what other things would happen when they what's the word? Choose other options to talk with. But it only seems about 3 hours from what I see. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day and have a lovely day, my estrellas.